Good morning, friend. Welcome back. We're going to plan in my sterling ink today. We might possibly get into my Hubman and Chub Girl if we have enough time. So I literally have nothing going on except for work this week and getting my Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal for my international group. I have to get that done and out by Friday. I have another group that is usually shipped on or around the 15th, but I have not received a journal from that group. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. I do have one that should be going out by the 3rd of June that I will start working on after I get this one done. But as far as any appointments this week, anything like that, I don't have any. I am in the process. I started making my honey straws last night, but it was more of where are my scissors? What did I do with them? Oh, they're over here. Let me grab those real quick. So it was quite the tedious project with the sealer that I was using, which was a mini iron, like the Cricut mini iron. And that was proven to be a little more difficult than I wanted it to be. So I got done a few so that I could give them to the lady that does my nails, because I want her to be able to have them for her hospital bag just in case anything happens and she has to go early. So I wanted to be able to drop some of those off to her today. Come on, thank you. And the sealer I ordered last night should be here by Wednesday, so I should be able to get some more made like super quick. And then I'm going to drop them off to her shop, and she's going to have them on a stand for me to sell there. She said that I could bring anything that I wanted to put up for sale at her shop as well. So I am also making like honey butter this week, which I'm gonna have to do like a list of things I need to buy for groceries, actually, because you should see my fridge. I have not gone grocery shopping in like 3 weeks. Thank God I don't have any kids living with me. They're all moved out. My daughter stopped over yesterday for Mother's Day. I usually, like, my kids usually spend the day with their kids for Mother's Day. My son messaged me. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning when he messaged me. But he has to work. He works midnights, so he was probably like sleeping all day yesterday, which I can't blame him. I used to work midnights. I did actually work at the same place he's working now for 5 years. So let me tell you, working midnights at a convenience store in the area, it has changed big time from when I worked there. He does not like it, but you know what? It's a job right now, and I told him, just keep applying to different jobs. You'll find something eventually. It's not fun, but you gotta do what you gotta do. 'Cause paying bills is not fun. And not having funds to pay those bills is even worse. So yeah, my daughter stopped over with her daughter and her fiance, and they hung out with me for a little while yesterday, which was really nice. Little Miss Penelope is wild as ever. She just loves it when she can run free. Like, we didn't have any gates to block her from the kitchen. Normally she gets blocked from the kitchen because she can make quite the mess in there. So she was watching my husband mow the yard. I got to keep Mr. Asherman overnight on Saturday. That was fun. He is mostly potty trained. They do keep a diaper on him at night, only because they said, what's the point of going and buying pull-ups if they have all these leftover diapers, which smart because, you know, this economy. I don't blame him. I'd do the same thing. But yeah, he doesn't really pee at night either, so he's a big boy and he's proud of himself. And I don't blame him. But he was so cute. He was like, I'm going to hide, Grandma. Come find me. He was too cute. So yeah, we had a good time with him here. Then we brought him home. His mama wanted me to bring him home a little early because of Mother's Day and stuff. So we did that yesterday. I'm going to put trash day right here. And then we have a payday. I'm going to use pink. So we brought him home, and then, well, we stopped at Dunkin' Donuts to get him his donuts. We always buy the baby a little 10-pack. The baby's a little 10-pack of either Timbit from Tim Hortons, which is a coffee shop slash donut shop here. Like, I think it's like northern states that are as close to Canada. Excuse me, because like Canada, it's like a Canadian-owned bakery coffee shop, and we love their coffee from there. Their hot coffee. So we ended up going to Dunkin' Donuts because I wanted an iced latte. So, and then we went and got some plant for the garden. So we had a pretty good day. What day do I want to go grocery shopping? Probably Friday. Let's do groceries on Friday. All right. And we don't have any birthdays this week, so we'll put that away. Get that out of our way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I don't know if this highlighter is too dark. I might have to go with a lighter one. Let's see. Yeah, so when we went to Tractor Supply, they're the same color. Okay. They had their tomato plants, 3 for $12. So we picked up 10 because I make a lot with tomatoes. And so we did that, and then we got some more seed potatoes. And we found some more strawberry plants. We like the June bearing. Yeah, June bearing tomatoes. Strawberries, sorry. And so we got those, and then we went to a new greenhouse to us, and we should have just got all of our plants there. Her plants were so good looking and inexpensive, like cheap. So we should have just got them all there. So I told my husband if we need more, we'll just go see her. And she was such a nice lady. I guess my husband actually works with her son. Her son is a Border Patrol agent, and my husband is the maintenance supervisor over at the building. So he takes care of the building and stuff through, like, it's a company out of West Virginia. And they contract workers to maintain the buildings. So my husband and another guy that works part-time maintains the one that he works at. So this week we work every day except for Wednesday and Sunday. But yeah, so we loved her. Like her, she had so many flowers. We don't need any more flowers. Like we got so many flowers as it is. But yeah, so if we need any more plants for the garden, we're definitely going to go see her. And it actually looked like she was going to be expanding. And then like they had like an area, like a shop that you go in to check out. And they had like, they sold maple syrup and maple candy and stuff like that. And then they had maple coffee. And I'm like, I got to try it. So I picked that up. And then like we cashed out from our plants and stuff we got there. And then we were standing there talking, and I noticed that they had like candles. Oh my God, they smelled so good. And I'll put the thing down in the description. They gave me the website. It's actually her daughter that makes these candles, and they're out of Ohio. The smell was just, it was on point. It smelled exactly like it, and they're all like all natural. And oh my God, they smelled so good. Like you could like just taste the blueberry cobbler and the cup of coffee when you smelled it. It was delicious. So anyways, how was everybody's Mother's Day? If you're a mama, or if you're a pet mom, I totally, I say if you're a pet mom, you are a mom. And that's the way I see it. Okay, so what else do we got going on this week? We do have some bills that are due this week, but I don't think I'm going to write my bills in here because I do put them over here. I'm thinking about, I'm going to start putting my dinners here because I look at this more than I do this. That reminds me, I got to take out some hamburger today. See, like and that's the thing, like I forget to take out stuff for dinner because I look at this in the morning and then I don't look at this. So I'm thinking about writing my dinners or having a little spot over here. But let's get some stuff down here. Let's see, what do we want to use for, let's use this one for this week. Oh, actually, I want to get my dates in here real quick, or my numbers. But yeah, I loved having the baby over this weekend, and my little Miss Penelope came over. It was so nice of them to come over and see me. And my mom and my niece Zoe came over on Friday. And then I stopped and saw my mom on Saturday after I got done work. I brought Asher over to see her because I hadn't been able to take Asher and keep him overnight since everything had happened at the birthday. Let's grab some of these small ones, some of these small stickers, and we'll decorate a little bit. I don't like to decorate these boxes too much because I fill them in as we go throughout the month, or the week, sorry. Don't have any plans for this weekend, so we'll put that there. This looks like a lavender and blueberry cheesecake. We'll put that right there. And then we have a little candle here. A little stack of books. We can put this here. I don't have anything planned for my day off this week. Let's see. We do have some cute butterflies. Did I already do a teacup? No, I haven't done a teacup. Let's put a little teacup there. Like some little lavender tea. And we'll put a tiny little butterfly with it. So I was watching My Abiding Journal, I think is what her channel is called. And she was showing some of the washi tape shops new washies, and I may just have to buy some of them. There. Because they were super pretty. Like some of them were travel. And you guys know I love to travel. I think we're going to put this as like a to-do list this week. And then we will grab, I think we'll grab this one. And we'll put that right here. And then I'm going to take these two little butterflies and put them right here. There. And then I want to take this little arm with tea. And we're going to stick it right over here, right up next to the edge. I hope I'm in frame. Let's put this back here like that. And move your butt over there. Okay. I got all my pens up here that are supposed to be being used for this week. I think I like this little strip of lavender and daisies, so we're going to use that right down here. And let me see. So all of these are from the monthly kit for May from Rongrong, the Sweet Lavender Days kit. And all I did was take them off there and put it in a reusable book, so it's easier to flip through. And if I say I want to use a sticker, like a repeated sticker, I don't have to unravel the whole roll. So that works so much easier for me. I kind of want to put something up here. What do I want to put up there? We could do the little bucket, little basket of lavender. That would be cute. And then I feel like it needs something else. I don't know, because I gotta write down my days here. I feel like it needs something here or over here. Maybe just something small. I could do something like this. I love that little lavender honey. We could do the butterfly right here. Let's do this one. Now, do we put it here or do we put it over here? I feel like it needs to go over here to kind of like anchor the page a little bit. and then throw a couple of little butterflies on the page. And then we'll give him some like wing or flight pattern. We'll put a little butterfly over here. There. Does I need one more right up here? What do you think? Let's put one more right there. Okay. All right. So I think that that's ready for this week's. Now I think we'll decorate my Hubbin and Chub Girls this week. Or we can back plan. What do you think? Should we just back plan? Let's just get this back planning done real quick. Because this girl is behind. And we'll do a separate video for the Hubbin and Chub Girl. Let's get this picked up. Let me pause. Hold on one second. Okay. Let's get this stuff done real quick. Grab some pens here. I think we got these 3 colors and black going on over here. I'll fill this portion out afterwards. Oh, you know what? I didn't write my weight there. We'll go in with black. Okay. And then we did last week, and sleep was 11p. The only reason I get up so early, excuse me, is so that I can get this, my filming done. You think I'd be smart enough to do it on Sundays, but guess what? I have a lot going on Sundays because literally I have Wednesdays and Sundays off. So we get what I can done on Sundays. So we filmed and uploaded, and then work I had 2 customers. And I went to the Dollar Tree. And then Tuesday, I ended up calling in because my pain has just gotten horrible. So I ended up having to call my pain specialist, well, my back specialist, I should say. And I got an appointment with them. So it was horrible, my pain. I'm so freaking over it. We did some back journaling. If I could spell this morning. Put journal catch up. Because, you know, I'm behind on that too. How? I don't know. And then we took a nap. I love naps. I think we should be able to take one at work too. And then I called doctors. They actually got me in so super quick, so I ended up having to use a vacation day for Friday, but that is okay with me. So sleep was Wednesday. It was 10 p.m. to 4:30. Why I got up so early was crazy because it was my day off. Like, my pain averages like a 7 out of 10 most days. And then I ended up taking a nap. I don't know if you would call it a nap because it was 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. But we'll call it a nap. We're going to go in with this color. I think, like, the reason I'm behind on my journaling is because I've been doing more things in my journal, like some scrapbooky pages, and it gets me kind of behind. So I had a nail appointment on Wednesday, which those are my nails for this month, and she did she pretty much made them look like the inspo picture. I just picked out different colors, so they came out really cute. And I don't do like the rounded tip. I do more of like kind of a square tip. I don't know. I've had my nails done for probably like 3 years now. The only time any come off is if I break it, which I had broke my thumbnail last week. But I love Caitlin. She's amazing. And then I did, after my nail appointment, I relaxed. And I wrapped some washi. There I go again, not being able to spell. Yeah, I find it relaxing when I'm watching some YouTube and wrapping some washi, which I'm trying to get all that done because I want to start wrapping my Hubman and Chub Girl because I'm trying to like reorganize my room and get things kind of more compact so it's not taking up as much space. I am giving my daughter, what color did we write that in this one? My elliptical because I can't use it because it kills my back. So I filmed journal flip number 42, and then I broke it into 2 parts. So that it could be a short. And then I also did a TikTok upload. Okay, so I had to stop at my son's house on Thursday morning. Get my sleep down real quick. When I have to work, I try to go to bed by like 9 because I get up so early. Some days I don't make it there. Some days I go to bed later, but that's okay. I did write payday. Okay. And then, oh my God, I had to get gas this day. Ew. I hate getting gas. It is ridiculously, it's $4.69 here. I'm sorry, but I think that's just stupid. It's like $50 doesn't even get me like a half a tank. I have a truck, yes, I know, but that's ridiculous. $50 used to almost fill my truck. probably like 2 months ago, it would almost fill my truck. So I think that's why it annoys the crap out of me so much. And I knew I was going to be going down to Syracuse, so I only put $30 in just to get me to Watertown where the Loves is, because I have a Loves app and it saves me 10 cents as well. So, and then I had to go to the bank. Which I had to go to my regular bank in the morning, and then I had to go to the bank where our truck loan is through in the afternoon. Work. Oh my goodness, work was busy. I had 2 customers. Lots of emails. And a customer's house was, one of my customers' houses were delivered, or a house was delivered. And actually I had a house delivered on Tuesday as well. And I actually have 2 houses being set this week, but I will come in because one house is supposed to be set today and the other house is supposed to be set tomorrow, but I'm not going to write those down because it could rain and it could wash out this, so they'll get rescheduled. So we wait until it officially gets set, and then that way I don't have to white it out a million times. On Thursday, honestly, I didn't do crap when I got home. I just relaxed and I watched TV with my love. Well, we watch YouTube. We don't really watch TV. I talked with my girl. Talk with Ress. And I did upload and we also did a TikTok upload. Okay, so that was Thursday. Friday was the day I had to go to Syracuse, and I left at, oh, let's get her sleep in there. For having to get up early that day, I went to bed late, and I hate driving when I'm tired. Especially from here to Syracuse, it is the most boring drive. So, of course, you know, I have to have a good podcast on that I listen to. I listen to True Crime with Christina. I'm like listening to all of her podcasts right now. I think I'm almost caught up because like some of them I have listened to on YouTube, so I kind of skip over those ones on Spotify. I'm gonna put left 6 a.m. 6. What time did I leave? 6:30. And then I got gas. I only paid $4.37 for gas at Love's with that 10 cents off. I'd rather pay $4.37 than $4.69. I'm sure it'll go up this week. And then at the doctor's, they ended up giving me an x-ray. I feel like they do the x-ray every time I go down. just to make sure my hardware is still good. And then ordered an MRI and blood work. And I hate, like I had the blood work done when I was down there. I hate when they fish in my veins. I don't know if you can see it. When they fish in my veins to get the blood, I usually tell them like, don't fish. And she was fishing, and just about when I was going to say it, and she got the blood to come out. But I hate when they do that. It freaking hurts. He's testing me for autoimmunes because he wants to see if I have rheumatoid. So and then I stopped in Watertown. I wanted to check out Ollie's. And Dollar Tree. And then I'm running out of room. Mom and Zoe came over. And Asher called me. Okay, and then on Saturday we had, let's put that over there. We had work. What did we sleep? 10:30 to 4:30. I really need a job where I get the weekends off. Oh, and he started me on steroids, even though I wasn't going to take the steroids, but let me tell you, they are helping. The swelling's going down, but I feel like once I stop taking the steroids, is the swelling going to come back? So, and I don't want to be stuck on steroids because I hate steroids. They don't let you sleep. They make you want to eat. I don't want to do it. So for work, we had, and to be honest with you, it was a nice day. We had 2 customers. Which were very interested. In a lot model. Lot models are so much easier to sell than the orders. Then I picked up Asher. We stopped to see Mom. My love made us dinner. And, oh, I probably should put on here that I started steroids. It's only 7 days, but I probably spelled that wrong. That's okay though, I don't mind. So let's fix this so we can see Sunday. We did 10:30 to 6 a.m. Asher always sleeps through the night. Miss Penelope slept through the night last time she was here, so I loved it. Asher home. And then we went to Tractor Supply. Ran out of room. Flackville. Greenhouse. Marissa and Brandon came over. And so I had a pretty good Mother's Day. Kept myself busy. I didn't take a nap. Normally I take a quick nap on Sundays, but I think my daughter and her fiance got DQ for dinner too. They were giving out free Sundays for moms, which was pretty cool. I didn't get a Sunday though. I like their blizzards. So that is this week's plan with me for my Sterling ink. And I don't have anything really going on. I just have bills. Maybe the week will pan out and get me some more things to do. This weekend we may go down to the, what do you want to call it? The Tulip Festival, because we didn't make it yesterday or Saturday because we had Mr. Asherman and I can't bring somebody else's child over the border. So maybe this weekend we can make it there on Sunday. So we'll see. That would be really pretty to go see all those tulips. And we'll probably back plan next Monday and see what we can get done. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure your bell notifications are on so you can see when I upload all my videos. And I appreciate you spending some time with me this morning or this afternoon, whenever you catch this video. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.